Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Josh and Nikki and any lurkers. I am very excited about some things that were announced during the Direct, but I'm not going to talk about them. Because Nikki hasn't seen the thing I wanted to talk about. But instead, Nikki gets a treat. What if video game? Nikki, look, it's your son. I don't know if he's your son. Maybe he's just like your angsty little brother. Correct, Sabs. Okay. So, this is the part that is apparently going to take, like, the majority of stream. Because there is a password from Golden Sun, and it is 6 pages long. Oh no, it's 6 pages, Nikki. I know, because I had to screenshot all 6 pages. Oh, it has its own music. You can tell this is going to be something. I'm not going to be able to look at chat for a little bit because I'm looking at this. And we start with too much information. I hope everybody likes this music because you are going to be hearing it. Could I have done this before stream started? I could. But that would be robbing you of the true experience. This is like the password they give you when you join a company. Oh my lord. This better be so worth it. Hey, there's no one. Interesting. Okay, that one all wanted to be close together. That's page 1. That's page 1, chat. Oh, I know why, Nikki. I know it's worth it. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying it's long. Apparently, this version transfers basically everything over. Your money, your items, your gin, your levels, your... yeah. You know, it would probably help if I knew the alphabet, like, at all. Which is a thing I thought I knew, but apparently I don't. Man, having a 5 and an S right next to each other is kind of rude, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna check stream every time I finish one of these. The Oracle games just give you a few extra items, add a couple of lines of dialogue, and ultimately so it is, Josh. Here's the thing, Josh. I am still hoping that after like the pretty good success of Link's Awakening, that the next Zelda games to get like fully remade will be the Oracle's games, and that we will get the third game that was planned and never produced. Because to my understanding, there was a plan for 3 Oracle's games, and I'd love them to take their original design for that and actually implement it. Anyway, chat, who's excited for me to make a single typo in this? They made the music here good because they knew that you were going to be sitting here for a while. It's is that a capital K? No, it's a lowercase K. Nope. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, Nikki. Unfortunately, like, I feel like Camelot only does Nintendo sports games anymore, which is really sad. I would love, like, a brand new Golden Sun. I mean, to be clear, I'm going to get a Switch too. I still want to play Metroid Prime 4. I know it got middling reviews, but I'm still going to enjoy it. I know myself. And I want it to play as well as possible. And there are some other games which are probably going to happen and going to be good. Oh, my lord. Thank you, Sabs.
A pig! So cute.
You're also cute, Nikki. Anyway, Nikki, watch the direct when you get a chance, because there's something that happened in there that I want to discuss particularly with you. Yes. It's not Golden Sun, don't get your hopes up. But you, more than most people I know, your ears will perk up at a certain moment. B6 R7P. That one's quite satisfying, actually. Man, I know passwords were a necessary evil. This just seems too much. Oh my lord. It was not. It was not Dragon's Dogma, although that does look very interesting. No, the thing is, I don't think... I don't think the summary will make your ears perk up. But once you've seen the summary, I can tell you exactly which trailer to watch to make your ears perk up. And it's right near the beginning. And I haven't seen anybody else talk about it. So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Lowercase s. Oh my lord. This is more difficult than the final fight of, like, the Fusion Dragon, nothing next to this. Almost MP3, but alas. Oh my lord. One more page. And good news, it's a short page. Okay. Come on, Pig, you can do this. I was joking, but I really pray I haven't made any typos. Password accepted. Okay. There's Isaac. That's... No. Oh, that's how many each of them has. Not. I was like, that's not all of the gin. That's all of the gin. That's interesting, because that's not the arrangement of gin that I had. It keeps them in acquired order. Okay. Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Weyar. I was expecting that to auto-scroll. Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations, like lead into gold. But in time, man's dreams gave birth to untold strife. Dreams of endless riches, of eternal life, of dominion over all that lived, dreams of conquest and of war. These dreams would have torn the world apart, if not for a few brave and wise men, who sealed away the power of alchemy deep in Mount Aleph's soul sanctum. Prologue from Book 1. The town of Vale guarded the secret for many years, until Isaac and Jenna, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Saturos and Minardi of the Mars clan followed them into the sanctum. With them traveled Jenna's brother, Felix, thought lost in that same tragic storm. Saturos and Minardi stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal on the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Cradle. If these 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses, the seal on alchemy would be broken. Isaac and Garrett set out to stop Saturos, rescue their friends, and return the elemental stars to their home in Soul Sanctum, and have thus far been doing a really shitty job. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan and pursued Saturos and Minardi to Emil, a winter-locked town near Mercury Lighthouse. There they met the guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept named Mia. With her they pursued Saturos to the airy high atop Mercury Lighthouse. Isaac was too late to stop Saturos from lighting the beacon and escaping. Again Isaac chased him, crossing Angara to the shores of the Karagold Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, Isaac crossed the Karagold to Tolbi. He spoke with Tolbi's leader, a strange man named Babby. Babby entered Isaac in Colosso as a test of his powers. Isaac's synergy won Colosso and earned him Babby's trust. Babby revealed a great secret to Isaac. Thanks to a mystic draft from the lost land of Lemuria, Babby had lived for 150 years. He offered to help Isaac, who then headed deep into Gondola. In the town of Lalivero, Isaac learned that Saturos and Minardi had kidnapped a young girl named Sheba, whom they needed within the lighthouse. Although, not this lighthouse. They needed her in a different lighthouse. Isaac fought and defeated them atop the lighthouse, but he was too late. The beacon had been lit. Kind of a pattern emerging here. A great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, but both were lost in the rolling waves. Jenna left the lighthouse to find them, but to no avail. Isaac went to Lalivero, where Babby asked him to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. He gave Isaac a Lemurian ship to make the journey for the Lost Land. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna, just before the beacon on Venus Lighthouse I do appreciate that in case you haven't played the first game. So true, Chris. Man, one day I hope to see Camelot Presents again and not have it followed up with a sports game. Oh, hell yeah. That was some tasty animation. So Felix is the Venus Adept. Are you sure we should be leaving like this? Once we go down those stairs, we can't get back into the lighthouse. Maybe I should have stopped my brother. Jenna, is something troubling you? I've got to be careful because this voice can eventually wear on me. And I don't know how present Kraden is going to be. What is it? What's wrong? I have a bad feeling. Like something terrible is going to happen. How unlike you, Jenna. Surprised to see me? Man, Alex is very gender. Alex, were you listening? Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you? My brother? He left us. Why can't Felix what can Felix possibly be thinking? He was worried about Shiva. He went to check on her. He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from this lighthouse by now. Why are you still here? We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the area. Oh, like him. Once Felix gets an idea into his head, he rarely changes his mind. Alex, what were you talking about just now? What did you mean when you said, how unlike you? I was merely surprised to hear you expressing such concern, Jenna. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back. Don't change the subject. Alex, what do you mean? Are you saying that I'm insensitive? If that's what you heard, then I must have misspoken. Accept my apologies. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter. I'm not sure he has, Kraden. Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? I retract my statement, my dear. Forget all about it, Jenna. So tell me about this feeling, Jenna. I'm not sure we should be leaving Venus Lighthouse yet. Nikki, help me remember. Which planet is the water one? I can remember Mars, I can remember Venus, I can remember Jupiter. I just cannot remember the water one. Neat, Chris. Mercury, thank you. You can't really mean to remain here. Alex is right, it's far too dangerous, Jenna. You would only hinder the others. The others? Did Isaac follow us to the lighthouse? It would seem so. You must be trying to stop Saturos and Menardi. If my brother goes back and finds Isaac, they're going to end up fighting. The Venus Lighthouse has not yet been lit. Yes, they will fight. Felix is a terribly rash young man, is he not? Why are boys such fools? He may be rash, but Felix is no fool. His good qualities outweigh his bad. That's why I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Why didn't I think of this before now? Please, can't we go back up and talk to Isaac? I'm afraid that's not possible. Alex, why? He's an enemy. Isaac, an enemy? Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. To light the elemental lighthouses. Oh, so Kraden's entirely on board with this as well. I thought he, more than almost anybody, would have been anti. Isaac and his friends would prevent this from happening. Jenna wanted... That's interesting. No, Josh. The last game, you only do 2 of the lighthouses. You do Mercury and you do Venus. That's why... Like, I wasn't planning to immediately go to Lost Age. Because the theme for this year is games that I started but didn't finish. I've never started it. But since it's a single story, it, like... ending just on Golden Sun feels weird because the story is literally half told. That's why I immediately went onto this, because it feels like a single game. Yeah. So that makes them enemies? But fear not. They won't be able to defeat Saturus and Minardi. That's what you think, non-binary fucker. So, Felix went back to the top of the lighthouse. I shouldn't call them non-binary. I think Alex is a man. They're just very... Yeah, they're very gender. Okay, that's what it felt like, Nikki. Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? After all, the lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again. Alex, why do you want to see the beacon lit so bad? Oh, so it's my turn to answer questions, is it? Once, alchemy was commonplace throughout this world. With its power, mankind worked wonders across the land. Lost Age of Man. Title drop. I want to see that world restored once again, and what, Alex? We've spoken long enough already. Let us continue this another time. We should leave the lighthouse now, before the beacon is fallen. That's interesting, Chris. But yeah, the thing is, Baldur's Gate 2 came at a time when that was possible. Whereas GBA, you had the space on the cartridge. It wasn't even like PlayStation where you could technically split it over multiple discs. I don't believe you could split a GBA game over multiple cartridges without making it into 2 games. I concur. Let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait for Felix. Alright, Kraden, let's go. Okay, so Jenna is our Mars element. Our Mars addict. Hi Jenna, I hope you know that I think you're cool. And that I was actually super disappointed that you weren't in the base game. Herb! There they are, get him! Eodem sent us to stand guard here, but I never thought we'd actually run into them. Scoundrels, what have you done with Sheba? Return her now, or you're really going to regret it. She's got her own theme? Oh, hell yeah, Nikki. Aren't there supposed to be more of them? Ah, maybe they're just the first ones to come out. Great, that means we've got him outnumbered. We can probably take him, you think? Go fetch the other Tolby soldiers still stationed in Lalivera. Yes, sir. And we'll go tell the guys in the caves. Got it, boss. How unfortunate. It looks like an ambush. What should we do, Jenna? What do you mean? Look around. We'll have to fight them. Are you serious? Jenna, are you really prepared to fight these men? You don't have any other choice. We have to. Well then, allow me to shoulder some of your burden. Burden? We regroup along the road leading away from Lalivera. You understand? I guess so. You don't need to remind us, Alex. We know the place. I don't. Follow this road west and take the path down through the canyon to the cave. On the other side of that cave, you'll find a small peninsula called Idajiva. We meet there. Thankfully, only those workmen block your route. Unfortunately, they don't look too tough. Hello, we can hear you. That's just plain rude. Why don't the two of you escape and leave the Tolby soldiers to me? Two of us alone? You can use Synergy, can't you, Jenna? Yes? Then you'll be fine. We shall reconvene at the peninsula. You think you can take on Tolby's finest on your own, little man? I do not wish to inflict unnecessary bloodshed. Don't wish to. What's that supposed to mean? If you lay a hand on these two, I assure you that you will be made to regret it. By advancing, I assume you mean to fight. Permit me to strike the first blow. What was that? I don't know, but whatever he did, it's out of our league. You guys deal with him until backup arrives. Oh, so you're next? Hey, no need to worry about us. We're not soldiers. We're not anybody. Seriously, there's no way we're gonna face off against you. Let's get out of here. Honestly, so valid. How undignified and how shameful. Jenna, now's your chance. Go to Itajima and wait for me. I'm not finished with you yet. You mentioned backup from Lalivera. Let's go meet them together, shall we? Hey pal, when they get here, you'll really be in for it. Do you honestly believe that even 100 of you could stop me? How amusing. This I must see. Dear God. Come on, Jenna, let's be going. There's nothing standing in our way now. But what is it now? Ah, you're worried about hurting any innocents? Uh-huh. Well, just try to hold back when you're fighting. Let's get going. To the peninsula. Why do I gotta be the one to wait for backup? Yeah, please, Just let me go and... Hey! The scary guy with the blue hair is not with you. Great, now you'll see what I'm really made of. Oh. 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 Oh, Jenna. Jenna's got a banger. Oh. Oh, ma'am, you have been holding out on us. Hello? I held back. Apparently. He's alive. Ugh, I can't believe I got beaten by a girl. To be fair, that girl summoned a fire dragon. Wow, it's them! Oh there, where'd the blue-haired guy go? Who cares? I can handle some girl and her grandpa. I was kind of hoping that Kraden would be one of the people who fought, because I love old man who's stronger than he looks trope. Just want to quickly ask my mom to turn on the AC. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have underestimated her. I actually also just want to quickly pull up a list of the Jinn so I don't miss them. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any quite yet. So interesting. Apparently, very few, but a handful of Jinn. If you don't transfer them from the first game, they can actually appear in the second game, but not enough to be like cool. Not that way, Jenna. The meeting spot is down this way. You must climb down here and go into the cave. What cave? Chat, what cave must I go into? The cave down here? Oh, I'll look in this hole to see if I can find a cave. Ha! That was a good idea waiting here for him. You two aren't going anywhere. Except with us, back to Master Eodam. Ow. Really like her battle animations too. I remember this cave. I'm sorry. Punch Ant is my favorite enemy in any video game. Look at him. 4 boxing gloves? This is peak. My, that was invigorating. He wasn't too strong. You didn't do anything. I never knew fighting could be so fun. Ah, but we'd better get on to the peninsula. You haven't fought! This is the place, isn't it? I believe so. The peninsula at the end of the road to the west. That's what he told us. This must be Itajima. Hi, Dad. Stitch is my dad now. Minardi said a ship would be here. We ought to see if we can find it. Chad, can you help me find the ship? Jenna, it's over here. First glance, it seems like a normal ship, but something odd about it. I don't know enough about Steven Universe to know what that means. Oh, a ship. Okay, I know enough about Steven Universe to know what that means. Raiden, wait! Oh, I swear, you're like a kid with a new toy. Hurry up in there. What's wrong? It's missing. What are you talking about? The thingy that makes it go. What do you mean? What's so important about this thingy? Boat can't move without it. That Minardi, she tricked us. Tricked us? Yeah, by passing this dud boat off on us. There's no trick. If this boat is a dud, how did it get here in the first place? Oh, right. Must have been the orb. What orb? The one I was pondering. Don't you remember that crystal Saturos was carrying? That big black pearl thing? Yes, the Black Pearl. It's named after Captain Jack Sparrow's ship. Although, whether he's canon in this universe or not, it's hard to say. I'm certain he said he could move the ship with it. Jenna, Kraden. There you are. I see you found the boat. We'll set sail as soon as the beacon has been fired, correct? Strange. What is it? The beacon. It hasn't been lit yet. Right. Why is it taking so long? Why hasn't my brother returned? They've done it, Jenna. They've lit the beacon. What's happening, Kraden? Why won't the ground stop shaking? Strange. I think it might actually be getting worse. I think the lighthouse is collapsing. Look, the ground around it is crumbling. Mercury Lighthouse didn't react this way. What makes Venus so different? The glass tremor tore a rift in the Sahala range. How are we gonna get back to Gondwan now? Man, if only you had a ship. Oh. Okay, that's That's pushing things. I'll be honest. Itajima, it's drifting away from the mainland. What? But what'll happen to us? It is very... It's very in character, Nikki. Alex really sells himself as, like, the strongest. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. This is the epilogue. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you even think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. Oh. Man, I try to hold it back. Something about the old man voice makes me yawn. It's crazy. Can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. Thank you for the dukes, Nikki. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? Why aren't you cranky today, Jenna? Well, I suppose you're just worried about Phoenix. Isaac and the others must have been at the lighthouse too. You're so right, Chris. The thing is, Stitch, I am excited for a Switch 2. Now that I've got a job, I'm going to get a Switch 2, and there are a few things currently and a lot of things in the future that I really want to play on the Switch 2. But to my great sadness, Golden Sun Remaster is not one of those things. I suspect you're right. Endless them. Isaac, Felix. Come with me. I'm sure you do, Chris. But since Nikki hasn't seen the trailer, I don't want to discuss the weirdest thing about the trailer. There's something I wish to show you. You're so right, Stitch. That's not actually correct. Well, it's one of the Xenoblades in particular, Nikki, if you saw the summary. Sheba, Felix! They're alive. They're really alive. What is this? Alex, what happened? From what we saw, I'm going to guess that that Felix is also a Venus adept. And Nikki, that makes me want to ask you a question. Would you want Felix as an alternate costume for Isaac in Smash, or would you want him to be a Shadow? What are they called? Shadow Fighters? Echo Fighters? Echo Fighters. Would you want him to be an Echo Fighter or an alternate costume? I thought Felix and Sheba were still inside the lighthouse. It's miraculous. Miracle or no, I'm just happy my brother's alive. What happened back there? Sheba. Oh. Thank the elements she's awake. Okay, neat. So what would you want to be, like, the major differences between? Because I'm assuming you would want them to feel different in a way that, like, Peach and Daisy really don't. Sheba, are you alright? It's me, Jenna. Oh, neat. My kidnapper. What happened? It seems you drifted here with Felix. With Felix? Oh, good. My other kidnapper's here. Take your time. Do you feel alright, Sheba? Where are we? Itajima. We were all to meet here. But now the island is floating away from Gondolin. This island is moving? I know it must be very hard to believe, Shiva. When the Venus Lighthouse was lit, a massive tremor tore us off the continent. The ground beneath the lighthouse roiled as though it might crumble away. I remember now, and that's what carried us away from Gondolin. What happened to you, Shiva? You were in the sea and Saturos. Saturos and Minardi are gone. What do you mean? Another group came. They fought Saturos and Minardi and won. Was it Isaac? Isaac. Yes, I think that's what they called him. Yeah. I fully get that, Nikki. But, unfortunately, I just don't think Golden Sun is big enough to sustain two characters. I would love to see it, to be clear. Especially having played it now, I can see why people are so desperate for Isaac in Smash. I think he would be absolutely fantastic. He'd bring a lot of differences. And he wouldn't be the first assist trophy to be upgraded. So, like, come on. You've already got a model. You've already got part of a moveset. Come on, Sakurai. Just a few more sleepless nights. You expect me to believe Isaac and his companions defeated Saturos and Minardi? Have they really grown so powerful in so short a time? Yeah, I fought Deadbeard, my man. But they, not I. How did you wind up in the sea? When the beacon was lit, the earthquake knocked me off the lighthouse tower. And what's my brother doing here? He tried to save me from drowning. Felix jumped from the top of the lighthouse? Dear me. Felix, are you awake? Ah, Felix, you're awake. Brother, are you sure you should be standing? You don't seem very surprised to find yourself on a floating island. Felix, once you'd saved Shiva, you must have swum out here, correct? You must have seen that this island was floating when you were swimming. But what do we do now? I have no idea. Nobody knows what lies beyond the Eastern Sea. Fortunately, I am a student of alchemy, not geography. What is it, Alex? What's the matter? Can't you see it? It's land, an island. It's a little big for an island. It's no island, it's a new continent. We're saved! I would love them to just sail on by and completely miss. Chosen Sea. Wait, what is it? I called it. I immediately called it. We're going to pass north of the continent. She's right! I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, Kraid and Felix, what are we going to do? Man, Felix, your voice is a little bit rougher than I was expecting. Oh, this can't be good. What is it? It's the tidal wave. The tidal wave? The earthquake must have caused it. Oh my, it's coming right at us. Alex, how can you stay so calm at a time like this? He's a Mercury addict. He can probably just untidal wave. Times like this, where would be the good in panicking? We'll be washed away. Help! Man, it's not quite as long as the first game, but that was really compelling. You want to check yourself for injuries? Nah. walk around a bit and everything seems fine. Oh right, he stole the shaman's rod. What am I doing down here? Oh, I must have blacked out when the wave hit. Hey, we've hit land. I mean, you were always on land. That wave must have carried us here. What luck. Have you checked everyone else? Are they alright? I have not checked everyone else. Then let's go and find them and get off this island. Oog! Ooh, Felix. Ouch. It was quite a blow. What happened when that wave hit? Felix, look! That wave carried us to the continent. We've hit solid land. Let's go, Felix. Oh. The wave. What happened to the tidal wave? Thought we were done for, but we're all fine. And we've run aground. That tidal wave turned out to be a stroke of luck. I wonder where we are. We should take a look around. She can also mind read. Neat. No Alex, though. By the way, where has Alex gone? Doesn't seem to be anywhere on the island. You don't think he set out on his own, do you? Actually, I feel like that's exactly his thought. I guess there's no reason to look for him here. He might have gone to look for the ship. Alex wants a ship? Did you forget what he was saying? Yes? Wants to return alchemy to its former place in the world. By lighting the 4 elemental lighthouses, he just might succeed. But why the ship? The remaining 2 lighthouses are unreachable by land. None remain to be lit across the eastern sea. So what should we... We must go to the Great Western Sea. The Western Sea? Is that where we're going, Felix? Sure. Well said, Felix. And go there we shall. That's right, our parents' lives depend on it. Excuse me? I don't think that was stated before. What about you, Sheba? What do you mean? It's not going to be an easy trip. And there's no reason you should have to face that danger, right, Felix? Yep. Then you should know my reason for traveling with all of you, Felix. What do you mean, Sheba? What reason? It's my destiny. This quest is your destiny? You couldn't tell us about this earlier? But how can we trust you when we don't know why you're with us? I'm sorry, but wasn't she kidnapped? I don't see that you should be the ones complaining about her in any degree. Like, did I entirely misunderstand the way this all played out in Golden Sun 1? I'm sorry, but please, you have to take me. You must. You need me. Yeah, Nikki. Simply by their traveling companions, the people they worked with. Like Jenna, maybe Jenna less so. Felix was directly working alongside Saturas and Monarch. They have been working together to the same aim. Saturas and Minardi kidnapped Sheba, making Felix a direct accomplice. Like, he can't claim complete innocence here. Don't understand. Why exactly do we need you? Well, that's just rude. You know that I am an adept, don't you? I can control the wind, as Felix already knows. You knew that she was a wind adept? Yep. The Turos must have mentioned it atop the lighthouse, I see. I saw that I was a wind adept right away. They kidnapped me for my powers. They needed them on their journey. Yeah, okay. Confirmed. Oh yeah. They would have needed an alignment that complemented their own. They said they would need a wind adept in order to light Jupiter's beacon. Ah, of course. And I suspect we'll need your power there as well. So you see, you do need me. Right, I guess I understand now. But you want to know what she meant by destiny too, don't you? Uh-huh. I wish we could read minds like Sheba, then we'd... Sure, she will tell us in her own time, won't you, Sheba? I think for now that we should simply trust Sheba. Now, I am quite famished. Shall we get moving? Dude thinks with his stomach. Okay, no new Jin yet. Which, no surprise, it's still very early. Beach. Man, it's good, but it's no Jenna's theme. Can I get Jenna's theme by putting Jenna first in the party? You don't look familiar. Have you been to Dyla before? Sure haven't. Well then, welcome to Dyla, the northernmost town on the continent of Indra. Dang it. You were hit by a gigantic tidal wave, but there were no injuries. It was miraculous. A tidal wave left a lot of standing water in our village. The worst part is that it's all salt water. I saw a bright light in the northwestern sky earlier, somewhere over Gondor. It was right before the tidal wave. I wonder if there's a connection. Nah, probably not. Don't worry about it. Ricky's really in for it when he gets home. He's been out playing with his friend for days. I feel like you should be more concerned. That no-good kid of mine, taking his father's fishing pole, I mean really. If he doesn't come home soon, he's really gonna get it. Thank goodness for that mountain range to the north. If that range weren't there, we would have been washed away for sure. I mean, I feel like this dude needs help. Oh, that wave knocked me over and now I can't get up. I must have been born to suffer. Nobody wants to give the old man... I mean, okay. Didn't it feel like all of Indra moved when that wave hit? Sure felt like everything we were setting on. I knew it. You felt it too, and that shock afterwards. Felt like the whole continent got rammed into something. Or something got rammed into the whole continent. I mean, from a physics perspective, those are the same sentence. Our village survived the wave, but all our goats were destroyed. We won't be sailing for a while, but we'll pull through somehow. We were on a very small inn, so we make do with just the two of us working. One-piece dress? Hell yeah. I'm mostly just looking now. I'm not actually going to buy anything. I don't get the point of maces. Okay. So they are usable by some, like, magic classes. That ancient tower to the east, it's the Shrine of the Sea God. Listen, if you're not into being cursed horribly, you should stay away from them. Oh my god, though. That is exactly my cat. Yay! Puddles in the village! Yeah, I fell into a puddle and got my clothes dirty. Mom's gonna have a fit. Honestly, valid. Laundry is such a pain. An herb. Do you have a lot of time and know where to go? I guess so. I suggest you visit the Kandorian Temple to see Master Poi. He performs great feats, but I'll warn you, he might not let you in. Kandorian Temple, got it. Wait, I want your thing. Man, I really wish I had a Mercury Adept. Hey! You look like you already know a little about us, huh? I sure do. See, you know all about it, so you must be an adept. Even I know that. You look like you're new around here, embarking on a dangerous journey in a strange land. I thought so. Well, I'm looking for my companions. We were parted when Mount Aleph arrived. Would you mind helping me find my companions? Come on, take me with you. I'll even lend you and your allies my power. You see, the more Jinn you have with you, the more powerful your synergy is. All you have to do is set us and then unleash us in battle. You gather a bunch of us, you'll have all that power at your disposal. So what do you say? Will you be a pile and take me with you? Sure. I'm so happy. Oh, you won't regret this, I promise. Echo? While I'm here, would you like me to give a quick explanation about Jinn? Nah, I think I remember. Well, that's it. Now we're pals forever. Oh yeah. If you want to learn more about Jinn, refer to the help, okay? Double strike. Neat. Me and your friends should make sure you get the most out of us, Chip. You and your friends. What was the release gap between Golden Sun 1 and 2, Nikki? Do you know? Okay, yeah, because it feels like it. It's clearly the same engine and everything. Gives us a second person with Cure, gives us Bolt. We do lose Whirlwind, but that's not used that often. I want to get into multi-element classes a lot sooner this time. Oh, is it different this time, Nikki? I want to check where the next one is. This isn't the Kandorian Temple, is it? This is pretty much the entirety of what we explored. I don't think we even explored all of it, but this is what we explored in Golden Sun 1. Now we're in an entirely new place. Which I have to say immediately feels a bit more open. Doesn't have any multi-hit attacks. That's interesting. Okay, now I have to go back and heal because I took too long fiddling around. Dang, Nikki. I mean, I can afford it, but that seems a bit rough. I'm actually gonna switch this over. Because I really don't like not having any multi-hit attacks. Man, this doesn't seem like a Kandorian temple. I mean, I don't know what a Kandorian temple is in any capacity, but this sure doesn't seem like one. Okay, so I was right that that thing I saw earlier was that. Now I just need to figure out how to get to it. Full metal vest. Full metal vest. Why that worm have swords? This doesn't feel right. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, there it is. I just don't know how to get there. That's a problem. let me go through there. Oh, there we go. Have you come to see Master Poi? The Master will see no one. Leave now and do not return. Oh. Okay. Well, for being my first lead, this has not led very far. This all looks rather suspicious, wouldn't you say, Felix? Fantastic work, Felix. Keep a watchful eye for any strange-looking areas. Man, good thing I didn't do something silly like, I don't know, get rid of my whirlwind. I hope to enter the temple one day. I want to learn from the master himself. Please don't break my concentration. I'm lighter than air, floating, rising up. I'm not just meditating, I'm guarding the entry as well. It's very important work. But someday I will be permitted to enter the temple. Yeah, guarding the entry. I can tell. You there, focus your mind. Ah. Did you see that, Master? Oh, no, you lack discipline. Who's gonna teach me to fly? Now you! How's that, Master? Improving slowly. Continue your meditation. Your turn. Master, have I done it? Not bad. You might stand a chance to succeed. I can do it, Master. Please just let me try. Your skills lack polish. It may be dangerous. Do you still wish to enter? Yes, I do. If you fail, you may lose more than just your pride. I do not fear death, Master. And I should. Oh, is that so? Very well then. It is time for your trial, my son. Enter the cave and descend. Ah, neat. Did just nobody see me? Show me Mimic.
They call me Mr. Pig!
Hi, Pig. Don't worry about how it looks. It doesn't matter. It's not real. Just Pokemon. That seems very vague. Which Pokemon and how did it go? Do not make me theory craft how this is in fact a Xenoblade game. Because I will. Ah, Pokemon fan game. Neat. Oh, I saw the direct. I just don't know that Nikki's seen, or specifically heard what I heard. She's being very cagey about it. You're not gonna watch the trailer. Okay. Okay. Then Nikki. This isn't a spoiler. Can I give you a little bit of theory crafting about what's going on in the new game? It's not a spoiler because this is nothing that's actually revealed. Okay. In the trailer, they talk about something very important in this world, not called Ether, but called Anima for the Xenoblade universe. Anima is such a specific Xenogears thing that I cannot believe that the people who wrote these games did it by mistake. How was movie night, Gerg? What movie did you not? I assume the Redstones I will, at some point, theoretically be able to do something. Thank you for the dudes, Paula. Have good food. The question I asked was what movie did Greg watch?
Hey.
Hey, Greg. See, Greg, now you legally have to tell us. I thought I saw one of those that looked different. I hope your potatoes are the way you want them to be. Oh no. Seems I may not have been ready after all. Should have started my meditations over again. Oh well. Ah, there we go. Yeah, the question I asked Greg, which Greg claims that Nikki knows, is what movie did Greg watch? Dude, this doesn't require meditation. Like, what nonsense are you even on? It just requires the ability to jump. This is about athleticism. Pure and simple. I did not realize Spider-Man Noir was a series. Neat. How'd you enjoy it? I didn't, Nikki. I was the one who asked you. Well, I asked Greg, and Greg said you knew. So then I asked you. Okay, well, Greg said you did. I mean, you probably do now, though. Gur do be gurging. It is his neutral special. It sure didn't, Greg. There is a gin somewhere in here. I want to make sure I don't miss it. Okay. I certainly have not missed it. Hola Quota Yamper. This is a wonderful day. It doesn't matter, it's a good boy. Thanks, Nikki. Another bullshit collectible, right? Oh no! Ah. That's very curious. You're so right, Paula. I don't trust that to not deal damage. You know, I know very little about Felix the cat. Man, I love video game characters completely casually walking a tightrope. I can't use Synergy from here. That's interesting. At least I can't open the Synergy menu. Maybe I can. No. Oh, that was in fact the solution. Thank you for the Greg. Hang on, does... Felix does not have cure anymore. That's a bad thing to not have. I don't know how to get back. I mean, you're probably right. They obscure it just enough. I mean, I would love to see that, Paula. Felix is a classic character. Excuse me? Now I don't think I am being done. I am. This whole area only exists to rage bait me. see you there, and I see the rope, and I don't have any way to interact with it. Extinguish your desire and the fire will cool. Empty your mind and you will feel no pain. I have a weird idea. Nope. Extinguish your desire and the fire will cool. Empty your mind and you will feel no pain. Hang on. This is the most frustrating dungeon. Every part of it is designed to just take what you think you know. Here's a clue to solve a puzzle. No, it's not. That clue doesn't solve the puzzle. The puzzle is you move the thing to the side. Monkey. Flame user's beam? Oh, hell yeah. Nut. That monkey nutted. You have passed a very difficult test. You have pleased your teacher. Wait. You're not one of my students, who are you? How did you come this far? Well, you see, where your students tried to levitate, I just jumped. Ah, yes, how indeed. Rope is still on the floor. You must have come through the cave. That means I must give you the secret of Lash. Master Poi, who seemed perturbed. Oh no, not at all. Felix, am I imagining it, or does he seem perturbed? No, he sure does. I'm not perturbed, merely surprised. What is this Lash you mentioned a moment ago? Lash is a sacred power, passed down for years to the followers of his tale. Sacred power, and it's called Lash, you say? And now I must pass it on to you. It is our way. It is a gift given to all those who pass the test, as it has been for ages. What type of power is this lash? Allow me to show you. That is incredibly specific. That looks quite a bit like Synergy, doesn't it? Synergy, We call it spiritual strength, but it seems the same. This technique uses the spiritual to affect the physical. One with a strong spirit can lift and move heavy objects farther. The distance changes with your level of power. Fascinating. Those who cannot pass this cave's trials are not worthy of the technique. Felix, do you think this cave was designed to test one's control of Synergy? I used Synergy twice, so no, I actually don't. You are quite mistaken. You should listen to the old man. He speaks wisely. Hey, who are you calling an old man? You're no schoolboy yourself. I wonder if it would be right to allow an outsider to you. You're not going to teach us? But I like you, so I will let you learn the secret. Please follow me. Take the power of Lash. It is yours now. This is the power and secret of our temple. If you are worthy, you will use it with us. When you see a rope, use Lash on it. Perhaps you will find it useful on your journey. Take this power with you and do good. I hope that someday my students will be worthy of this honor too. Can you teach me the thing where they can fly? That seems much more useful. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end stream. I know it's a short stream, but that's because work. I can't change the fact that I have to work. Nor at this point can I really affect my hours much. But anyway, let's see who we can raid. Speaking of Okie Dokie, Okie Dokie. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. I should be live again on Friday at a similar time, continuing this, which so far I'm thoroughly enjoying. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, whatever time zone it is for you, and I will see you around in a future stream. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.